I'm going to change out this factory windshield because that's the only thing that I don't like. So I've got a couple of options here, and I didn't know what to get, but we went to Klock Werks as soon as they came out for these 2024s, and so that's what we're going to do today. Okay, so this is the 12-inch flare from my friends over at Klock Werks. I did pay for these. This is all on my own tuition. I'm going to try out this one first. I do have the 13.5 just in case. But I think once I get this on the bike, it's only about 10 inches the way they measure it. So anyway, you're going to get this windshield, some cool stickers, a packet, looks like longer screws, and a couple of reinforcement pads that go on the outside to secure it. Now, the only thing you do is take these screws off, these 4 screws. There's some rubber insulates on it, and then you slide this off, and it slides right down onto those 2 grommets and holds into place while you get everything done. Okay, so we're going to take a 225 Torx, take these out. Be real careful. You got these little rubber washers in there, but there are 4 bolts, of course, as you can see. Now, this is a 4.5-inch wind splitter. I had the original factory windshield on here, and it was horrible. I mean, like I said, this is the only thing that I can gripe about with this new bike right now. Besides how much everything costs, but we'll get into that later. But anyway, I couldn't deal with it. The buffeting was just horrible. And so I had to go get something. Now this wind splitter, although it was shorter than the factory, it did have the lip that provided a little bit of relief from that buffeting that I was experiencing earlier with the factory windshield. So I did go ahead and buy this 4.5-inch. It does look good. It looks very good on the bike. In dark smoke, of course, but Harley does not offer anything larger than this in dark smoke. Everything else is light smoke, which it might as well be clear. Okay, we got the 4.5-inch wind splitter off, back down to bare bones here. Now what Klock Werks wants you to do is they've provided these standoffs, and they're marked with an L. I don't know if you can see that. It's pretty dark in here. There's L and an R. Anyway, there's a left and a right. So we're going to make sure that we get those in the right place. And that they are set and ready to go. And you will not reuse the hardware from the stock windshield, of course. So we're going to go ahead and place these in place. And then we're going to just wanted to make sure I was doing it correctly. Okay, and then you've got 2 different sizes of bolts here to take the place for this thing. And what they're saying is to go ahead and tape these in place, because all these will be, everything will be with 1 screw. So these 2 screws, shorter screws, will go in the bottom here, and the 2 longer ones will go up top. And they will It will also take care of the windshield fastening as well. So here's what we're going to do. Bear with me a minute. Grab some trusty old masking tape. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and, this is the right. I'm going to go ahead and just kind of tape the edge here so it stays in place. That's in place. We'll do this one the same way. Tape the edge. Got that one in place. 12-inch windshield from Klock Werks. We're going to slide it into these little tabs in the bottom. Be real careful not to break these things. It is tight with these Klock Werks windshield. So as you can see, everything kind of lines up there. I'm going to take the new short bolts and we're going to stick those in the plates. Well, I'm not for sure. Let's look and see if these are marked left and right. I think they should be typical. Oh, they're marked left. So the left one will go to the left. The right one will go to the right. Kind of a no-brainer there, huh, guys? All right, so I'm going to take the shorter bolt. And to me, the shorter one's got to go at the bottom here because it is such a short distance here. Now, I'm really surprised that we're not using those rubber grommets back again. That's kind of surprising. It's not perfectly lined up, so get everything in here, get it hand tight, and kind of adjust everything. So that one's on there, and again, these are marked left and right, so be sure to put the right one on. So far, I'm digging this. I think that this is going to be the right stuff, if you will. Pun intended. Look at this one, the shorter screw. Got started. We'll get the longer one. You're going through 3 different items here, so it's taking a little bit of maneuverability moving it around a little bit. So I'm just going to get a couple of threads. So I've got these started, and again, it is kind of cantankerous, man, but it does fit. It does fit. Nothing's in stressed. These 2 tabs, there are 2 notches in the windshield that holds in. Just wanted to let you know there. And I think what it is this one actually has a raised part on it for this to slip down in, and the new one doesn't. So that could be something that just off just a little bit, but for the most part, everything worked out. These slip on at the bottom, and then there are 4 holes, as you can see. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and get this thing tied up here. Snugged up. Now I'll read and see what the torque is supposed to be on these. I don't think it's a whole lot. Tape off. Voila. So, I don't know. Doesn't look too bad to me. I'm enjoying that. I like it. I like it. What do you guys think? Klock Werks 12-inch windshield on a 2024 Road Glide. So anyway, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this one up, get it all cleaned up, put a little bit of bug slide on there, clean everything up real nice and neat. And then we're going to go try it out. I will see you later.